So we're on North Main Street, Salinas. This infinity floors and molding is where my grandmother's dilapidated Victorian was on North Main Street, where we stayed many years. The Jiffy Lube was Pop's Cafe in a house where we used to get a baggie full of potato chips for a nickel, waiting for the bus in the morning. And over on the corner, don't remember, but down further at the Salvation Army was the chicken slaughterhouse, where, a little bit further down, where they had tallow and chicken guts in the morning and stuff. And right here on the corner was a gas station, famous because it had a phone booth where, as teenagers, we would make random calls to random people saying random stuff. Just down ways is where we used to hang out. So this is the slough. My brother and I and our neighborhood kids used to play in as a kid. And looks like it's occupied now. It's kind of a residential thing going on here. But yeah, you could go quite a ways up that way. And left to right is downstream. It's not really, it's kind of cut off because of the barrier under the bridge and what all. But across the street, you can kind of make out the levee along the slough, where this Alibaba bail bonds was a Culligan kind of distributor thing, and they had lots of pallets in the back from delivery of those tanks. And so we'd drag the pallets down there into the slough, and we would hammer and nail and take apart pallets and add wood pallets and make rafts, and we would go as far as we could go, and then there was always a long hike back through the fields, which are now fallow, but at that time they were mainly lettuce fields. And I call it a slough, but really open sewer, I mean, at the end of the day. So it's not that much different now. It's a lot of memories, good times. Yeah, good times. So this is around the corner from the slough, a couple blocks down. This is the actual bus stop where I used to catch the bus every morning to Cammon School. And what was it called then? It had a different name. But where I'd get beat up by the little black kids every morning. I think because everyone else was Mexican, and even though I was half Mexican, I looked white, and so if I was a black kid growing up in this neighborhood, I'd probably beat up the whiteys too, so can't blame them. But this used to be a hillside of ice plant, and we used to roll down it and get trashed before school, and used to play in here and run through the ice plant, and it was pretty much fun. Across was the Pepsi-Cola bottling plant, kind of a cinder block thing, had a fluorescent sign. And in this house over here, this is my earliest memories of Salinas. We lived in this house, and I remember it was pink. I remember it had some kind of French door things in front. I'll go around the corner. And then, gosh, you know, I remember the neighbor had like an apricot tree, some kind of fruit tree, and or maybe cherries, plums. And those are the first things I remember ever picking off a tree and eating. Being helped up the fence, maybe 3-4 years old, and picking some fruit and eating it and thinking that was the most amazing thing ever. And down there is the Chin Brothers Market. Let's go Reno every weekend. Anyway, yeah, this is it. And so here we are just down the street, and it's the train tracks. Coming up right here to the left is the old depot. And this is the way I used to walk to school to junior high every day. 2-3 miles. Crossing the train tracks, sometimes stop in the station, get a soda. Over here was a neon factory with lots of broken neon in the yard. It was always cool to go through. It's all fenced off now. I guess they don't like people, you know, hanging out here, whatever. But it was quite the place to explore in the day.